Thanks for joining me. We are going to go visit and finish up I think it's like the power plant or something like that. It's mushrooms and it's dirty and whatever. I don't know. We're going to go do it. The power plant. Ooh, we got garlic. lantern on a tree. I know. I'll talk to her in a second. Hello there. My sheep have told me it's not the right time for a meeting. They said you have to help Jay, the ornithologist, first. Then and only then can we have a proper conversation. What? Isn't she done? Do I need to go back to talk to Jay? Alright, I'll go back and talk to her. In a minute. I'm sure it's perfectly healthy to be standing over this glowing green water, right? It's fine. Hey, buddy. Oh, witch's hat. Mm. Nope, wrong direction. Me guys, got myself stuck. I hope the boar hasn't found out what's wrong with the robot, but the toxic waste is still there. Oh my, so the situation is even more serious than I thought. My brave Ellen, I have one last task for you. You need to find Lily. She's a botanist, a scientist with unparalleled knowledge of mushrooms and flowers. If somebody around here knows what to do next, it will be her. Hurry up, those fumes will soon poison all of us. Fly like a bird, Ellen, fly. Some feathers. You're very close to just around 5 feathers to go. Good job. Okay, this is post-edit me. Even though I recorded this, I had no intention of actually showing it, or maybe just showing it in a quick, like, here's the furniture and whatever. I personally, behind the scenes, was very excited to do the furniture because I like the art style of the furniture. I also very much enjoy decorating. It is just another way that my artistic side comes out. I find it enjoyable to take furniture and decoration elements that you find in a game and turn them into something that looks like a place that you want to live. But it's not going to go well for me because while I'm making these, everything's going fine. But we're going to get into the house and things are going to start to break. And I'm going to show you, there's going to be just a little jump cut here in a second. Okay, so I got my furniture made. I am in the room that I think I'm going to assign the kitchen. And I am trying to place said furniture. And it's not placing. I can't get the ghost print to go green. So I'm thinking, okay, well maybe they have designated rooms that they, didn't tell us. Nope, still not going green. I'm frustrated, but okay. I'm like, I've cut them a lot of slack. I'll continue to cut them some slack, even though it's a 1.0 game. Will it work in this room? No. Sink? No. Oh, and then it's placed somewhere, not sure where. Looks like it was placed under my feet, but okay. Where won't it place? I do have a little dialogue. Mostly I'm talking to myself. I left it in there just so you can hear my frustration. It wants to place the side that you're closest to. Oh, this one will place, but it's glowing. Why is it glowing? Okay, maybe let's try this room again. Nope, still glowing. Alright, well, I'm gonna place. What is going on with this? That, I think, is broken. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say 'tis broken. Okay, remember, I am placing a table and 3 chairs. coffee table in front. That'd be cute. Ooh. Yeah, I'll commit to it. It's fine. I didn't like the pink bed. That's why I trashed it. I was gonna go with a classic. I think it was an old-fashioned bed or something. I think it was called. Yeah, something's wrong, isn't it? Ugh. It sort of locks my mouse in, and nothing I do fixes it. And I can't hang any of these cabinets. They don't exist. Alright. Okay, so my plan is I'm gonna leave. I'm still decorating. I'm still trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. And so I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna make some more furniture. Like the classic bed. I did not. Let's make that real quick. All the classic furniture placed just fine. All the stuff that came with the early access that they did, the early concept stuff. So I placed a bunch of furniture down. But now I'm back in the kitchen, and look, the table and chairs are gone. They're not there. Alright, and now I'm in the bedroom. I'm trying to place some furniture here as well. And it slowly dawns on me as well, the furniture in here is missing. The bed will stay throughout the rest of the gameplay, but all the other pieces that I put up went away. So that pink chair and couch and dressing cabinet, they all went away too. So yay! I give up. Even though the decorating was something I was the most excited about because it was so broken, in a 1.0 release, I was like, all right, I'm done, and I just went back to questing. And I'm gonna finish the game. Absolutely, this is still post-edit voiceover. I'm gonna finish the game. I actually was fine with finishing the game, though we'll talk about that at the end as well. but there is, you'll notice in my dialogue, there is a little bit of a heartbroken tone or a disappointed tone because I expected more. So, anyway, thank you. Do the boars have anything, or are they? Oh, they do. They have beets. He's trapped in the tree. I can't get to him. Alright. Alright, let's see if Lily will talk to us now. Tread softly, girl, because you tread on my flowers. Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't see them. Those indeed are nice flowers. If only we took the same amount of energy that goes into destroying this planet and channeled it into understanding the complexity of relationships in this ecosystem, we could do just fine. But it takes much more effort to understand, and people these days just find it easier to just keep everything separate, I guess. But where are my manners? I'm Lily, the resident botanist, and who do I have the pleasure of meeting for the first time? Now that's an unusual thing these days. I'm Ellen. I'm looking for Max Newland, my grandpa. Oh, Max, now that's a man I haven't spoken with for a very long time. I thought I saw him passing by a while ago, but I wasn't sure. And he didn't stop for a chat, so I'm sorry, Ellen. Do you know my grandpa? Everyone here knows your grandpa. He's a brilliant scientist back in the day. He came up with most of the systems related to life preservation on Mars. He was quite a rock star back in the day. We used to work together for a while. So, do you know he has a brother? Well, I guess they both rather say that they had a brother. They had a falling out many years ago, and that's all I know, Ellen. Do you have any idea where he could have gone? Not really, but if I had to guess, then maybe the sunken city, but he couldn't have made it. Why? For starters, this place has been cut off from the mainland, and the sea is filled with dangerous garbage and robots that can sink almost any boat. That'd be enough to stop most people from going there, but I think there might be some way to get there through the desert. But the way there, let me guess, is it blocked? Yes, by giant frozen toxins. Same ones that you can see on the ice wall across the railroad. Is there anything we can do about it? I think so. We could even hit two birds with one stone, so to say. Just don't tell Jay I ever said that. Quest. So how can I help? You see this factory around us, it's broken down and abandoned, but it's responsible for polluting everything around here. All these wonderful plants and mushrooms, gone. Even more worrying is the condition of the sheeps I've seen around here. They are poisoned by these factory toxins. Unfortunately, I can't help them out until I have the right ingredients. What needs to be done, then? I've been trying to come up with a solution for a while now. I think I found it, but it's somewhat crazy. Well, tell me. The railroad doesn't operate anymore, but we could get it back to life for a moment to break this wall of toxic ice and get to the ingredients for the antidote. All we need is some spare parts, some algae, and a mighty machine that must be lost to time. And that's where the plan collapses. I've heard people speak that way before. Do you have the bulbulator in mind? Yes, the great bulbulator. You read my mind, you clever, clever girl. Too bad nobody managed to replicate it after your grandfather's original was destroyed all those years ago. Don't worry, I know someone who managed to do it. So the algae, spare parts, and the bulbulator. Excellent, Ellen. If you manage to get all these things, just go to the top of the railroad, assemble all the items, and send them down the tracks to break the wall and clean the toxins. You'd be surprised at how well it will work. Bombastic, I would say. Now go. We have some sheep to save. Get the bulbulator again. Collect 5 algae. Collect 3 Minecraft. Okay. Do you still have the bulbulator? I sure do. There are still some problems with the pollution in the valley. There are frozen toxins in the mountains that spilt from the factory, and we need to get rid of it. Do you think your bulbulator will do the trick again? I sure hope so. I would be happy if I could help with those as well. Here, take it and let me know how it went. Okay, that's taken care of. Okay. Got the piggies. Cancel. Yes. Maybe. Oh, and we can get to the raccoon too. Yay! Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay, I'm unstuck. Come here, little guy. Let's be friends. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you, I just stood there and waited for everything to do its thing. I didn't feel like driving back all the way back down, or driving, excuse me, walking all the way back down just to waste time and then come back. So I just stood there. Oh, there's the button. They couldn't have showed us it. Am I being harshly critical? Oh, that's a YouTube channel. Great guy. But am I being too picky? Like, probably. Probably. Alright, I'll go talk to Lily. Congratulations, Ellen. That was amazing. At last, this place is free from all of this disgusting slime. And you can use your device on other slime walls to get to the desert. But before you go, would you help me out in shaving the sheep? Definitely. What do we need to do? I wasn't wrong about you then. That really warms my heart. I require certain mushrooms from across the valley. They'll be the last missing ingredient I need to create an antidote for these poor animals. Sure thing, Rose. Anything for the sheep. Don't know what the button goes to, but couldn't hurt, right? Well, that's a problem. It stopped telling me what I'm picking up. I wonder what causes that to break. We can pick up from very tiny puddles, but we can't pick up from the waterfall. Oh, do I break that? I don't think I can. That's upsetting. Perfect. I have some bad news, though. After a careful examination, I learned that these won't do the full trick after all. There's still a last toxic leak at the swamps, and it added another layer of complexity to our problem. Please fix the leak and grab some herbs that grow there. They have built natural immunity to toxins. Okay. Oh, it only houses 3. Oh, that poor robot over there, all left out. Thank you, Ellen. Here, take this antidote and administer it to all the sheep. Come on. Before I'm done here, to get electronic waste in order to upgrade the cow pen, since the cow pen is where the sheep go. So that's throwing me off a little, but alright, I'll do it. Okay. They moved her closer to the door. Come closer, my friend. It's been a while since I've seen a living being in this godforsaken place. I love your coat. Is that Louise V? Why would you say so? The coat is mine, made by me alone. I have designed it, created it, and I'm happy today that it's the only one on the whole planet. I'm sorry if I upset you. I just saw similar ones at the station. What? This cheeky thief of a friend must have stolen my design. I knew this day would come. They're actually both good answers. Well, that was their only good design. She never made anything quite like it again. I know it hurts. Let's do this one. Ha, that talentless hack. But at least she can't steal from me ever again, since she's out there and I'm here. And yes, it's kind of comforting, I must admit. But let me introduce myself properly. I'm Yvonne Saint Laurent, a designer of garments extraordinaire. Pleasure to meet you. Hi, I'm Ellen. I'm looking for my grandpa. Did he stop at my place? He could have, although looking around his hut, it would have been a long time ago. How old do you think I am, girl? I'm sorry, I meant that it doesn't look like he decorated his house or wore nice clothes in a very long time. But maybe you know him, Max Newland? Ah, Max, of course, I know him. It wasn't that long ago that we worked together on some designs. I made custom hats for his animals, and I must say that was the best order that I have ever worked on in my life. And I never heard a single complaint from models. Such patient and graceful creatures. And yes, I've seen him. He's been heading for the sunken city. I need to get to him fast. Well, the fastest way is to use the canal, but we're in the middle of a desert. Well, that is true, but once, a long time ago, it was an astonishing land, full of life and beauty. After all, the nature is the greatest designer of all. But the scientist did his damage, and now we all have, well, this. So, you can try to traverse the desert, and most likely sink into quicksand. Your grandpa is an experienced traveler, so he knows the path. You, on the other, may get into trouble. Please trust me when I say the fastest way is through the canal. The scientist? The scientist. Your grandfather's brother. Ah, I see your eyes sparkling. But that's enough talk for now. Work comes first. Oh, so what can I do to help this land? I'm glad you asked. It's even better than that. You can help yourself while helping this land. First, you need to find parts to fix the pipes. Without it, the water won't flow. Then you'll need to bring some greenery back, craft pots and plant bushes near the lakes that you'll create. This provides shade and shelter for tired animals, maybe some food, too. But most importantly, it will stop the desert from spreading. I mean, the sandy color is inspiring, but I hardly get enough inspiration out of it for several lifetimes. And there's the watermelon salad. Cranberries and olives. The little phoenix boxes. The phoenix seems sad. Perhaps it's missing its home. Yeah, see, those. That was pop-ups. That was what was around the cow and the other quests. Why? Oh, that's new. There's a number. All right. It looks like the cow shed. I didn't need to repair it, I just needed to free it? I'm not sure. I really thought I would have found cranberries up here in this area. I always associate cranberries with cold weather. Oh my goodness. See how happy they are? All thanks to you, Ellen. Now go to the desert and find a way to get to Max. But before you are on your way again, think you're ready to hear something about your grandfather's past. That is, if you want to. Of course. Tell me everything. Like I said before, I used to work with Max back in the day when most of the population left for Mars. We decided to stay here. Then he came up with a design for what you know as the bulbulator. That's not what it was called, and what we used it for was not its real purpose. Initially, along with your backpack, these machines were supposed to help us out in cleaning the mess we made out of our planet. They were much more powerful than the models you have here, and as you could imagine, dangerous. Something happened, right? Yes, your grandfather was against building them in their original form, a much more powerful form. He called them unstable, unnatural even. He said that the only way to bring back Earth to its natural state was to learn how to appreciate it again, to work with our own hands. His brother, in turn, was hell-bent on finishing the project. He kept saying that there are only hope because we'll never manage to clean up the mess we made, not in 1,000 lifetimes. And as you guessed, at some point there was an accident. Nick, your grandfather's brother, was consumed by his idea to clean everything up in one big swoop, and he had a reason. After all, years of hard work put a toll on his health. I'm sure he was scared that he'll never see his work of his lifetime done here on Earth, nor will he find himself useful on Mars. But I'm quite certain that something he hoped for the most was that if it cleans the valley fast enough, he'll be able to convince his family and friends to stay. Your grandfather tried to convince him to slow down, but it only made him push himself more. They all quarreled, and then an accident happened. The valley was flooded with trash with such an unbelievable amount that even the most convinced and determined of Nick's supporters decided to leave, and that broke him completely. Not to mention that he ruined his brother's work at the same time. After that, they never spoken again. That accident and trash flood, was it the same as a few weeks ago? Yes, but this one was not as bad in comparison to what has happened before. Nevertheless, I'm afraid that Nick is trying to resurrect his experiment, and it may end up very bad for us all. Now go and carry on with your quest. I hope you will find what you have been looking for.